Here's my quick review and comparison of the Scrappin' Easel versus the Creative Memories Layout Studio. So I'm going to start with the Scrappin' Easel. That's made by Containia Crafts in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And this is already opened. I'm going to show you. Here is the piece that lays flat. So you just lift that up, and then there's the plastic. It's kind of dark, it's hard to see. There's a plastic piece that you push up to make it firm, and it's that way on both sides. So I've already opened this one. So when you open it, this is one angle. So it's just, I'm not sure if that's 30 degrees. It's probably about 30 degrees. So it's just sort of tilted instead of being flat. It comes with this flexible magnetic ruler. So it's pretty floppy. And then you get two of these tubes. I've already opened this one. You get two tubes of 8 magnets. So you get a total of 16 magnets. And they are really, really strong, powerful magnets. But as you can see, they stand up. Looks like they'll attach either flat and roll around like that, or sticking up like this. So either way, but they're very powerful. I mean, they're sticking to each other. It also comes with this little plastic sleeve down at the bottom, so you can insert your 12 by 12 piece of paper at the bottom and the top to hold it in place a little bit as well. And then you could use the magnets for embellishments and stuff as you're making your decisions. The only negative about these magnets that come with it is you can't really leave them in there when you close it, because it could possibly leave impression marks because it doesn't allow it to close flat. So that's one angle. The way that you get a more upright angle is actually by turning it in this direction. So you don't adjust this back here, you just flip it upside down. So you have a more upright. So the negative with that, of course, is that your numbers are upside down then, if you need it to be upright like this. But it's very heavy duty. It doesn't really have a scent actually, but I can tell it's probably vinyl. Very well made. I've really enjoyed using it. So that's that one. I'm gonna move this out of the way and then come over to the Creative Memories Layout Studio. So when you receive it, it is, I already have everything open. That's a nice little, sort of like a belt that flips over, and because it's magnetized, it keeps it closed. So this, when you first receive it, is flat like this on the outside, and on the inside, oh, magnet's keeping it closed. It flips and attaches on the inside. So that lays flush. And then when you want to, let's see, you just unattach like that. And then you can see here, there's two different, I have it upside down at the moment, but there's a 45 and a 60 degree mark. So you just attach it there. You can slide it up to the 60. So we'll put it down to the 45 just for taking a look at it. And on the back, again, you have a second one for both sides, and just grab this, put it at the 45, and you can feel the magnet pulls it to it. Okay, so I flipped it upside down. I don't think this is the intention, but if you do turn it upside down, you get a little bit flatter, more of like a 30 degree, similar to the Scrappin' Easel, which is just a little bit angled instead of flat. But the way that it's intended is the actual 45 degree, like this. And then it comes with, it's enclosed. This is the label that comes with it. That's a magnetic strip. Now this clip, those are sold separately. It did not come with it. I'm just using it to hold, this magnetic strip can be used either to hold your paper down or placed in the center here out of the way. But it's not magnetic in the center, so it's gonna pull to one of the sides, which covers up your numbers. If you need it to stay in the center, then you have to use a clip to make sure that it lines up right in the middle like that. The nice thing about these magnets are they're pretty flush. They're very, very flat compared to the other silver ones that came in the Scrap and Easel. You can see it has the same lines. There's no plastic on the upper or lower like the Scrap and Easel. So you just rely on the magnets holding it down. And we'll adjust it. To adjust it to the 90, forgive me here. Terrible video. To adjust it to the 90 spot, lifts it straight up and down like this. So there's definitely some perks to the Creative Memories. It's really nice that it has this magnetic closure, which if you flip it around while you're using it, it's magnetic on both sides, so it stays out of the way. So that's nice. When you close it, even if you have your magnets going on your page, this is the really nice thing that they thought ahead with, is having the flush magnets. So if you do want to close what you're working on, you can see it actually closes and stays flush. This goes back down, lift it up, latches, flip over the other side, bring it down, and it latches. And then this flips back around. So it feels a little bit upgraded compared to the Scrap and Easel. It has a nice feel to it. I like the stitched edging. It just looks a little more updated, a little more modern, versus there's no stitching on the black. Not that that means anything, but this is just a little bit heavier. So I did weigh it, and I think the difference was like 4 pounds, 8 ounces, and 3 pounds, 12 ounces. So less than a pound lighter. But overall, of course, the blue is really nice. This also comes in a slate gray. They're both great products, but I enjoy the new Creative Memories Layout Studio. Hope it's been helpful.